Welcome everyone. Welcome to Lorenvale, soon to be heading over to Grant Station. I did get some things figured out over there. I've had 2 or 3 days to ponder it. Plus, you folks have just given me some really good input on, number one, where to put the station, the train station. And I had listed 5 options, place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Most everybody said place number 4, which really probably made the most sense for the options I offered. Unfortunately, there was another option. Well, fortunately, I guess, is a 6th option that I decided to go with. Someone had suggested that, so we're going to just take a quick look at where that is and why. Okay, back up. Before I do, somebody stopped by the other day. Steve, he stopped and left a caboose. Pretty cool. The Santa Fe ATSF. And there's a little saying on it. A man alert is seldom hurt. It didn't say never hurt, it just seldom. So that's true enough, I think. It's a good saying. Safety first, right? Okay, so that was great. We visited for a little while. He has a train layout. I may go see that at some point, and it looks like it's a lot better than mine, I think. What is better, right? I mean, it's what you want. I've seen different layouts that have different goals in mind. Like we did a video of one, a month or 2 ago, where it was basically all track all the way around. I don't think there was a house anywhere or a building. Might have been one, but it was all about locomotives and rail cars and what they do and how they work. It was DCC. Mine's only DC, and will probably remain DC for a while. Anyway, I'm rambling about that. So I'll put thanks again, Steve. That was really great. Let's get over there and get going on this. So the number 1 change is going to be, I'm going to do a little addition out here. Change this around. It's going to come out a little bit more so that I can put the train station here with passenger cars. I may even locate it back here a little bit further. After I need to just build this out just a little bit to hold this and a nice parking area. Because it has a turnout. The main line typically will go, where are we? Let's see. It'll come where the train is over there now. It'll come around and down here. And then this will be a side rail for passenger cars. I can back them in here and they can do their thing, get loaded or unloaded or whatever, and then take off. And I'll make some sort of means for a road. Up on the plateau there's a road that comes down and heads around over there. So somehow I'll make a road that ties into that. So train station here. Sorry it wasn't one of the options, but it kind of makes sense because it's the only place on this layout where there's a turnout that it would work very well. So that's where that's going. Next, a lot of you mentioned a feed store, I guess you'd call it. So I have a plan for that. All right, so feed store is going to go in this area. I'm going to even crowd that out just a little bit more. I'll level up the ground a little bit, and that will go there. Then I may have the correct turnouts. I've got to look some more. I have some more of them. I'm going to cut into this track and make a turnout. This one I think goes the wrong way. Something like that. So it will come over this way. But it looks like both of these are backwards, kind of. I want to situate that up here more. So it comes into here. And then this track is going to loop around. This is where it gets kind of pretty much exciting. It's going to make a loop. Well, let's go this way first. So I'm going to be running, it's going to go up to there. And that, at that rate, it'll have supports underneath this anyway to support it. It's about a 3% grade. I did the math on it, so it should be good. So it'll head up there, it will loop around, and it'll come back down. Let's go over there and take a look. And there's a reason, because something is going to be up there. So it will loop around. I want it to be aligned directly over this track so that theoretically I could have a two-level train station. Theoretically. And that's still in the planning stage. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that. We'll see how far I get with this. So it's going to come along like that, working its way back down across here. I put a level across here, and I've already got, from that point to here, I've got this much clearance. So I just need another inch or so to come around and bring it back to tie into that. That will create a loop around there. It's also tied into all these other tracks, so I can route depending on what's going on, things like that. So also, so this is going to be a farm up here. Look at that. That is cute. I haven't secured it yet. I have a bigger barn already. I need to get it painted. So I'll set up fencing, maybe try to do some grade elevations over here to give it some character. That way the track will go around the farm, basically, and could have a drop-off by rail, or there's a road over there that goes down to the feed station. So that's the plan right now. One change that I've made it was on the kind of the plateau over there where the farm is now going to be. I moved the tower, lookout tower, over to this corner, so it can see all of Laurenvale and over into Grant Station. Can't see all of it, but it can see a lot. So I think it's very useful right there. Just wanted to point that out. Back over here. With that in mind, we obviously need a lot of storage. So I have a bigger scale of that barn. This one may, I'm going to look at that. By the time I get a house up here, the houses, you know, this might be like an addition like that. Still working out the logistics of all of this. I need to come up with a good fencing for this. I'm going to grab a house from over in Laurenvale and just see how it looks in comparison to the barns. So that gives an idea of scale. Let me know what you think about the size of the big barn. What I did was increase the size of that one to 200% of what that is. So compared to the house, I mean, barns are bigger than houses typically. I can incorporate this into part of the bigger barn as an addition, something like that, one side or the other. Excuse me, little house on the prairie. Like that. And I can also have some other buildings I'm going to print for the farm area, as well as some fencing so that all the animals aren't falling off the edge of the cliff. And we need to get it in. Let's see how this will look. I have a couple other house kits that I need to put together, so I need to work on that. But this track, I think will go perfectly around the outside, and that will give a lot of room for a little farm up here. It'll pretty much take up the entire area. So I need to print out some fence, and start working. I think the biggest thing would be to get the rail, the track going. So I'm going to work on that as well. I may not, again, you may not see much done on the layout today. This is kind of, I'm just getting a feel for this, for the layout. Then I'm going to have to grass all this. It should be pretty cool. Just to get a feel for how much room this is going to take up, I'm going to put out some animals. These are some that Chris had given me. Some horses and cows and some pigs, a sow and piglets. Those are tiny. So I obviously need some fencing. I guess that's the mama pig, the sow, designed to lay down. I wonder if those will stand by themselves. Aren't they cute? I don't know if you can see them very well. Yeah, they stand pretty well. So there's those, and then the horses, Winnie. This will be pretty cool to get some fencing once I get it. Oh, you stand up. There you go. To separate them all, of course. I mean, cows and pigs don't mix, right? Stand up. Come on. Then I have some that I've had. Various horses. Oh, this is going to be fun laying this out, getting the track all set. That's a dead horse, I think. I got a farmer in my hand. I want to see this partially to see relationally how it looks. So that's a horse and buggy. This guy, if he could sit, would sit on there, like that. Also some small outbuildings. Got a few of these. Got an outhouse in case the plumbing doesn't work in the house. Little tool shed. Oh, I got two outhouses. Put that over. And I have some miscellaneous lumber. You know how building projects are always going on the farm. That's fresh from the sawmill over in Lorenvale. So I'm printing out new fencing. This has gotten a little bit weathered looking. Anyway, that kind of gives a good idea of what's going on there. You think you'd stand up? Yeah. So here's the deal. You don't want to stand up, do you? Okay. So this was regular size. This one's 200%. I can print one out at 125%, so it's only 25% bigger than this instead of double. This looks more than double, but in the 3D printer setup, this is 200% as compared to 100%. So I think I may print that out, maybe even change the layout of where the barns are, and I'll get I think I have another house I need to put together that will fit for this one. I'll put this one back in Lorenvale. So I'll be printing out some track. I have to, I'm sorry, fence. Be printing out some fencing. It's going to take a little while to do all of that. It's printing out a garden shed right now, and so I'll have that soon. Probably that's about all I'm going to get done today. I really wanted to get more, but I kind of ran out of time and wasn't able to. So anyway, this is a short little video. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back. Thanks. Hey, leave a comment, hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't, don't hit it. But I would appreciate it if you would. So I think the first thing will be the track. I need to do that first. So that will hopefully show up on the next video, and I'll be running the power over to there so I have it all control all in one area. I really like that concept. That's a perfect spot for it. See you later. Thanks.